I'm Hubert Centers. Welcome to Absolute Wealth's weekly edition of Centers Strategies. Let's take a look at this week's strategy. Okay, on today's strategy, let's take a look at the current state of the market. So obviously the Fed came out and announced they're going to keep everything the same until 2014. So the bond trade is kind of off kilter a little bit, but let's take a look at the broad market indexes here. And what I'm looking here at is I'm looking at a chart of the Dow. So this is the at YM.D. This is the Dow Mini Futures, which is a good proxy of how the entire market's going to go. So the first thing that you should notice is we have some clear weakness in this chart. So we have top, top, and top. So good sell, good sell, good sell. Now we've sold off fairly good, but now we're retracing, and now we're in this danger zone that we need to be really, really careful with. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a Fibonacci tool, and we are going to gauge from the high of this move all the way down to the low of this move. And what we're looking at here is an interesting situation. So once you get up into this zone, okay, we're just going to call this the zone. It's actually called an ambush zone. Then we want to short this, but the only problem is it acted really well going high up through that, and then we got to close above that, which means potential long, and now we've got the reaction today that's closing below it, which means potential short. So what we have to do is we just have to be very, very patient over the next 2 or 3 days and let it see if it's going to jump back up above 12,733, which is this line, and see if it can hold its own and grind its way higher. If it can't, then we're going to wait for it to break down below 12,586, break that, and see if it can hold below that. So I don't want you to be either long or short in this area until you either clear the red line or clear the yellow line in order to make sure that you're safe for a trade. Now you can still do trades, it's just right now there's definitely a little cross current in the market where overall downtrend, 50% retracement, and now we've closed above it, now we're closing inside it. So we have to be a little careful. You're probably only talking maybe 3 to 5 more days to figure out exactly which way this thing will go, and that's all you're going to have to wait, and then you'll be ready to trade for the next 3 to 5 days after that. So just be a little patient here. Everything looks pretty good, but not perfect, and they came out and said that the economy is weaker than they thought it was. It should be doing better, but it's not. All that doesn't really matter. What matters is how you're trading it, and if you are making money or losing money, try not to pay too much attention to the news. I think you'll make more money if you pay less attention to the news and if you just trade the charts. Good luck, hope it helps, and I will see you on the next video.